Hey everyone, let's do the Scarlet Demon and the Dark-Winged Destroyer. We are going both straight for the harder versions. So let's do the It challenge first. No items, clear 10 turns, no continues. We're using a very budget team, so to speak. This won't pose any issues whatsoever. So the team. Now this team requires your Cetra Descendant Aerith, who was a free unit in the past, to be at EX +2 for her instant LB. But however I should say, since this is a 10 turn limit, you can do this in 10 turns, and if yours is EX +1 only, still works. It's just gonna take a little bit more time. Alright, so Biggs and Wedge, passive, provoke, evasion. They have 100% or more fire resistance. They also need any source of paralysis immunity. Now, I use Wing Card, so it's an old STMR, very old in fact. So this, I called this a budget guide. I'm still not sure whether the name budget guide is warranted, but it uses a few STMRs, but those are rather old, such as Crimson Butterfly, Durandal. They are super old. You should have them by now. So yeah, passive provoke, evasion, magic cover tank, has equipped swords for Durandal. And yeah, here it is, full evasion. Next up, Nyx, Space Form, Naked. Brave Shift has evasion, Pause of Prosperity. I probably also should give Pause of Prosperity and all that stuff onto him. So I hope you bought that. I had that video where I actually told you guys to get Pause of Prosperity. It's 5k Lapis. It is technically free because we're getting lots of Lapis along the way. So always use your Lapis appropriately. And I will use Pause of Prosperity in every single budget video going forward because it's just a 5k thing. And it's not a unit, so you should have it. Just so you know. What else is there? Call of the Wild, obviously. So those are the important things. Call of the Wild. Alright, so Brave Shift. Rest doesn't matter, honestly. Alright, next up is Discount Princess Fina, or Draconian Princess Fina. She starts in Brave Shift, stays in Brave Shift. Summer Parasol, a few Behemoth Synergy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then there's Avalanche's Jessie. She has 1300 LB fill, which is kind of nice. All right. And yeah, Eris, obviously. We are going for holy memes, which means make sure that you have Carbuncle on Jessie equipped. So Eris uses Nirvana, Spring Basket, which is equipable via Guardian Visor. I'm using the cow hat. This is the static attack one, mind you, for 250 static attack, static defense, and spirit one, mind you. Yeah, other than that, rather simple gear. I use Spirit of the Shinobi, but this one is super old. Shy Mermaid. As you can see, I'm kind of struggling. I call this a budget guide, but if you don't have Shy Mermaid, your Cetra Aerith will deal a little bit less damage, but it should be fine. I'm also using Olivera's Vision card. If you don't have it, it's just a minor loss. You can use, I don't know, any spirit, high spirit card. For example, you could use Kresnik's Vision card if you don't have Shy Mermaid. It all equals out. All right, let's go. This should be an easy turn to clear. And it's fine also because I'm showing great variety in clears here. It's just not another Titus clear. So Aerith limits, Discount Princess Fina summons Behemoth. Nyx is going to War Preparations plus Bone Crusher for breaks. And then we'll do Full Force Edge. Avalanche's Jessie is going to Midgar special? Is she? No. Or yes, she is, technically. So cover magic and power of thingy-majingy. Yeah, she is. So Ace in the Hole, refurbished, and Midgar special. All we need is Nyx to be at full LB gauge next turn, which she is. Rather comfortably even, so that's all good. Here are a few attacks, fire to all party members, but Biggs and Wedge are covering magic with enough fire resistance. There's no fire in peril too, which makes this rather easy. Alright, so we got the LB gauge, the Esper gauge filled with Summon Carbuncle. Nyx Brave shifts and uses his Limit Burst, which summons a field effect only on the enemy side of things. So we got the Light Magic Amp for our team, the Light Imperil field for the enemy. And yeah, that's pretty much it, right? So we are going to use discount Princess Fina 120 Imperil to light as well. There we go. So let's wait for her casts to finish. We'll target ourselves. Send in Ares. Wait. We send in Biggs and Wedge. Hope we don't mess up. Nope, we didn't. Perfect. 2 billion. Oh, the boss survived. Okay. So that's rather unfortunate. This should usually not happen. It never happened before. I did a few test runs. Are we allowed to use items? No items. That's bad. On the other hand, it should not matter. We can just resummon Carbuncle. There is no way to fill MP, right? Oh well. There's no way to fill MP of Ares, which is fine, still, honestly. So we'll just use Holy once again, and the remaining 2% shall be fine. So, send. Send. There we go, last remaining 2%. It worked all the time, but as you can see, this is okay. If you want to, or if you're struggling with DPS, you could substitute Nyx for Blue Mage Fina. She can fully replenish the MP of Ares on turn 2. Alright. Next up is the final stage. It's a little bit harder, but we'll get to that in a second. I'll try it out on my own first, and then I'll be right back. So I'm gonna make a quick cut here. Okay, I tried and tested it. It's very, very easy. Same team, basically. No KOs within 5 turns, within 3 turns for the Mystery Crystal. Exactly the same deal. No changes whatsoever to the team. Let's go. We're going to take exactly 3 turns, and this is a very safe thing. I just tested it. Alright, so let's do Cetra Arif's LB turn 1. Again, important to have it at, or her at EX +2. We summon Behemoth. Nyx is going to do our first round of breaks and full force. Jessie is going to refurbish, Ace in the Hole and a Midgar special. Biggs and Wedge will cover magic and power off the Midgar special for more LB fill. We need Jessie's LB by turn 3. We're gonna have it by turn 2, as you can see, so that's all good. We got Carbuncle ready. Let's summon Carbuncle. We're gonna Holy with Ares. Nyx Brave shifts and uses the old wall. Discount Princess Fina will Dragon's King for the Imperil, the better Imperil on the boss. Let's wait for all of this to finish. Alright, let's reflect. Let's wait a few seconds. There we go. Send in Biggs and Wedge. 60% first go, and we still have our good breaks coming from Jessie. So Jessie is going to use her 87% defense and spirit breaks now, 120 in perils as well, so those are good. Nyx is going to throw an elixir onto Eris. We are allowed to use items in this run, so that's decent. Fina will cross summon Carbuncle for us. We'll target ourselves with Holy. And the boss is dead. Here it comes. Sandbixen Wedge. Boom! Done. All missions. With a cheap / budget gear-ish team. I like it, it's more variety, not the standard Titus clear, but if you guys think that this is not budget enough, just let me know in the comments and I will go for a Titus run. That's gonna be the next best alternative here, honestly. So yeah, that is pretty much all there is to this fight. I hope this was helpful to you, and we'll see each other for the next video. See you then. Bye bye.